Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Stash Watch episode 103. Now apologies, a bit of a last minute one here basically. I meant to put it up a bit earlier, but today's just ran away with me, and one of those where time, I don't know, there we go. But it's also a bit earlier than usual, not a 4 o'clock start, but a 3 o'clock one as well. Just that's because basically I've just got something that I need to get done this afternoon early on. So I've had to do this a bit earlier, so long story short, a bit of a sort of panic at the end of it there, so I do apologise for that, but hopefully if you can catch this live, you can see it in the in catch up basically as well. And to top things off, my contacts are playing up as well, so hopefully you won't see me sort of, I don't know, blinking a lot of things like this, fingers crossed. One of those days unfortunately, but the show must go on, as they say, so there we go. So anyway, Stash Watch episode 103. So what Stash Watch is, it's where I go over what I've got in the stash basically, what I've got in my review pile that I'm hope to get reviewed soon. So I've not actually reviewed these at all yet, so I've not recorded anything to do with them, things like that. So yeah, so without hang on, let me just move the stash a bit closer. Okay, yeah, so quite a few things actually. I didn't think I'd be able to, I didn't, well again, I always think, I've not got enough, and then all of a sudden I end up getting more and more Choc. Just ridiculous really, just ridiculous. It's just the way it goes, you just can't, I don't know, it's always, I think I've mentioned this a few times now, but basically, people have always thought, well, when I've mentioned I do review chocolate, I've always said, oh, is there enough chocolate to review, I'm sure there isn't, but there certainly is. There's so much, it's ridiculous. But anyway, so the first thing I saw, now I've had this, I think it's Nopper's Nut Bar Dark. So I'm actually very excited for this one, really. I almost reviewed this last week, regardless. So there we go. So I'm going to possibly do like a versus battle Nopper's Nut Bar. Yes, because I've got the regular one as well. I think I got this from Aldi. Got the regular one. So I've got Nut Bar regular. I think I'll do a versus one of these as well. So there we go. So yes, so another one of Aldi's possibly new exclusives, but it's just hard to see it because they just don't really put things in that prominence in their review sort of, well, in their sort of chocolate section or whatever. It was like in a bin somewhere basically, like one of these like little, almost like a cutlery bin sort of thing. There's like mesh sort of affairs going on where they've got basically like the sort of like white mesh baskets you get. Bit like that really. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, that's what it was. So there we go. So that's a good one to look forward to. So I'm quite looking forward to that actually, getting it done. Now, I do have a mini Jaffa cake bar I'm hoping to get reviewed as well. So I've actually sort of made that. If you've seen me on Instagram, you'll have seen I was making that this morning. So hopefully I'm going to review that today as well. Maybe anyway, we'll see. It's what time is it? Yeah, 3 o'clock. So we'll see. It might not be enough time actually, but you never just know. I saw these as well. Cookie dough M&Ms. Why not and why not? See, look at that. Let's see. So presumably they've just got a cookie dough in the middle. And it's a B&M one, this one. Presumably, possibly an Australian import. Does it say? M&M's cookie dough. All right, there we go. Yes. Right, well. Yeah, I don't think actually... Well, basically it looks like cookie dough on the inside, doesn't it? Is it just rather than what they normally have? So quite an interesting one there. Quite excited for those. And there's simply, I say, loads of different types of stuff. Especially M&M's do, in Australia. That was Australian, wasn't it? It was bubble gum, didn't he? I think a while back that I reviewed, and there's a few of us. Yeah, it's got that. Is it Australia? Let's have a look. Yeah, EU there. Okay, yeah, on the URL. Now, I think I have reviewed these before. I'm not sure, but I grabbed them just in case. These lion white chocolate lions, basically. So I wasn't sure, so I did grab them. If I did review them, it's probably a long time ago, so probably ones that I need to revisit, I think you would say. So, yeah, there we go. White chocolate lines are quite, it's a snack size, it says as well. You can see they're very small, these ones, I can tell you right now, they're really tiny. But anyway, so those of you like drifters, basically drifters exist, sort of have been discontinued, but they exist kind of in Lion bars. Because basically, see that bit there? That is basically a drifter. It's Nestle made drifters, and they use the same sort of thing for Lion bars. So obviously it's got like a topper of caramel and covered in that sort of white, well, that chocolate and crispy shell. So you're getting a bit more than a drifter basically. So if you like drifters, hopefully, well, you're missing them, then the Lion bars are where to go. I mean, obviously there are a bit more things in the Lion bar. But hopefully you should like them because they're all good things. So generally, so there we go. What else have we got? Yeah, so quite a few going on here. I found this one. I got sort of a Lodka set of stuff to review soon. Now, I don't think. I think basically, I think it's like a well, creme cacao. It says maxi creme cacao. I think maxi is the big size. I don't know what I don't know if I've got to, I think it's like a, is it, well, I don't know, mint cacao, next, something without something, with something program, something like that. Anyway, I'm not too sure what it is. I think it's just a regular one. But I don't think I've got this one. I think I've got the, I think I've got a hazelnut one, a white chocolate one, and a dark chocolate one. But I think this is the actual just regular milk chocolate one. So maybe I'll do all 4 at once or something like that. So I don't know. Yes. And 25, is that a picture of the Alps or something? I don't know. Table Mountain. Not sure. Looks like a, I don't really look like the Alps, does it? I don't know what it is. It looks like a specific mountain. There is a mountain called Table Mountain. I think that's in Africa though. I don't believe that's could, might not be. I'm just but anyway, some kind of mountain there, and it's presumably important. But yes, I don't know. I think Loca's German, isn't it? Or maybe Swiss. Mind you, having said all that, look, there's the mountain there. So that presumably is the same one. So it looks, well, it is, isn't it? Yeah, interesting. So no idea where it is, what it is, and even if it does tell you what it is, it's probably in German. By the looks of it. What is this? Goodness from Tyrol, since pure goodness. Oh, that is in English for some reason. The rest of it isn't, but that is. So there we go. Maybe that's the explanation. Just give you some temperatures to keep it at there, which is quite interesting. 4 to 22 degrees. To be honest with you, this is a wafer bar. It'll be fine, unless you incinerate it. Optimal. There we go. Well, it even gives you humidity levels. That's quite interesting, isn't it? 30 to 70%. There we go. Respect as well. Respect the trees. Yeah, it's an interesting one. That one interesting. Very, very informative, I think you'd say. Certainly, probably more than. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's quite a quite a detail that you would not normally look out for in the chocolate, isn't it? I did see this. I only saw this today, actually. I think online somewhere. But there is a new Kit Kat cookie dough now. So this is at B&M. So it's another Australian import. A bit disappointed on the scrunchiness at the bottom of these. Definitely seems to be a bit smaller than other bars I've seen. 170 grams that have been of Kit Kat special edition. I think they've been bigger than this generally, I think. But there you go. Looks like basically instead of the have we had cookie dough? We had cookie dough in the UK, haven't we? Kit Kat chunky cookie dough. Not actual regular Kit Kat. It does look like a Kit Kat chunky bar, that doesn't it? It really does. Yeah, it really does. But there we go, cookie dough. So yeah, on just a regular Kit Kat bar. But obviously there's quite a few fingers here. So it's about 10 fingers. That's to compare with see what the older sizes were like. Basically, if they had more fingers or not, but I feel like they did, but maybe they didn't, don't know really. Some real Pepsi Max here. Right, for a bit of time my contact lenses seem to have sorted themselves out. I think I don't know what it was, just typical really, but there we go. Now there's a few other things at B&M. Now let's have a see. And I think this is there as well. I think I actually had this in the stash coincidentally anyway. But it is for sale at B&M, so I might put this in a previous stash watch, but it's I thought I'd mention it because B&M are selling it as well. Iced latte flavour twirls. I mean, that's definitely worth mentioning, isn't it? I mean, iced latte flavour twirls. So I need to get this reviewed for sure. Quite a small one, you did say. I think it's an Australian one as well. Now it won't taste exactly the same as the UK twirl basically because it's an Australian recipe. But nonetheless, and obviously it's coffee flavour as well. 2 bars of coffee flavoured swirls and curls coated in Cadbury Dairy Milk and milk chocolate. So it's Dairy Milk chocolate in Australia, but in UK Cadbury twirl isn't Dairy Milk chocolate. So it's strange with that one, but it doesn't taste like UK Dairy Milk. The Australian Dairy Milk is different, so that's the thing to bear in mind. Now I have had this in the past as well, Lamington. Dairy Milk Slices Lamington, and why not? Yes, this is some kind of Australian. Well, I don't think I've had this in Stash Watch, I tell a lie. Dairy milk chocolate with raspberry jam flavoured pieces, vanilla cake flavoured pieces, and coconut. So definitely, it does look to be a nutty one, this one, but and also a fruity one. But it's like in raspberry jam flavoured pieces, so it's not like a freeze-dried fruity pieces. I don't believe. Vanilla cake flavoured pieces and coconut. So yeah. So I think I've watched the Great British Bake Off, well, the Great Australian Bake Off, and I think they made Lamington in that at one point. There we go, yeah. Raspberry flavoured jelly pieces there. So this one actually I think will be I mean, I'm not a massive. I don't mind some fruit pieces and things, but you know, fruit flavored jelly pieces and stuff like that are definitely more up my street. So there we go. Reconstituted fruit pieces, fruit juices, raspberry, apple. So we always use apple juice for most of these things. Vanilla flavored jelly pieces as well. So it's got sort of raspberry flavored jelly pieces and vanilla flavored jelly pieces as well. So, that's interesting. That so yeah, there's just jelly pieces for the two cake type things. Interesting that with coconut as well. There you go. Now, there is a sort of bar version of these as well, so you can get some bar version in B&M as well. I guess the word bars, but you know what I mean. Special edition it says as well. I forgot to say. It doesn't say special edition on this one, but it does up there. So there you go. So you can get it like that. But the reason I'm showing you this is because also there is a Dairy Milk Slices raspberry as well. Look at that. There we go. So, but I didn't see the big full size version of this one. But there we go. So Dairy Milk, milk chocolate, raspberry flavoured Choc, and Old Gold dark chocolates. This is a strange one actually, because it looks definitely like a Dairy Milk. Well, it does say Dairy Milk, but it's not. That's weird. Hang on a second. Hang on. Alright, okay. Dairy Milk milk chocolate. I didn't realise what I was saying. Raspberry flavoured dark chocolate and Old Gold dark chocolate. So it's basically Old Gold is Australia's version of Bourneville. It's got 3 layers of chocolate basically. It's got like 3 layers, 2 which are chocolate. Well, in fact, 3 of all of them are chocolate. It's raspberry flavoured chocolate, isn't it? So I presume that's raspberry flavoured white chocolate. So it's really interesting. So it's dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and raspberry flavoured chocolate, which is presumably white chocolate. So very interesting. What does it say on here? Can we see any indication of whether it's white chocolate or not? Dairy Milk milk chocolate, raspberry flavoured layer, and Old Gold dark chocolate. So this is raspberry flavoured layer. It doesn't say it's white chocolate. The milk chocolate for 52%, raspberry flavoured layer 29%, dark chocolate layer 19%. So I always assume they always do more of the milk chocolate rather than all the others. It's never like an even distribution. So you got something like 48%. It does add up to 100%. Let's have a look. Does it say white chocolate anywhere? So milk chocolate contains cocoa size 27% minimum, milk size 24% minimum. Dark chocolate contains cocoa size 45% minimum. So it just so it isn't white chocolate. So it could be it could be strawberry flavoured white milk chocolate, but or raspberry flavoured rather. But you'd think to colour it, you wouldn't be able to colour milk chocolate that colour. So yeah. So I don't know. It doesn't look to be chocolate basically. But it does say Choc. I've noticed. It does say raspberry flavoured Choc rather than chocolate, which the others say. So interesting. I wonder if they're getting away with something there. Yeah. Hi Andrew, how are you doing? Good to see you, Andrew. Good to see you. Yes, a bit of an early time today, so apologies if you weren't aware of it. It's my yes. It was a bit of a surprise there. You're doing so early today? Yes, I am basically. Yeah, because I've got to. I've got plans for this evening. Basically, got things I need to do, so I had to do it a bit early. But unfortunately, I was a bit behind on doing things, so I wasn't able to publicise the fact at all, essentially. So yes, a bit early today. Hopefully you don't mind. But there we go. It is available on Catch Up, of course. But yeah, how are you doing, Andrew? Hope you're doing okay. But just to give you a brief recap of what we've done. Nuss Bar Dark. I've got the regular ones as well. Cookie dough flavour M&Ms. Why not? So cookie dough M&Ms, not flavour. Might be flavoured, who knows? But anyway, you know what I mean. White chocolate, snack size lines, which I might have reviewed in the past. Iced latte flavour twirl. I've put this in Stash Watch before, but it's now available in B&M, which it wasn't before. I just got it from somewhere. We'll just talk about that raspberry Dairy Milk Slices bar, which is very nice. And the Lamington one as well. A full size one also. We've got the cookie dough Kit Kat bar. And the Loca regular chocolate cream as well, yes. So we've got the hazelnut cream, the white chocolate one, dark chocolate one, that's the regular one, so there we go. I'm on holiday, like I said. Oh yes, that's a good point, I forgot about that, yes. So it's 4:15 here anyway. Ah, there we go, so it worked out. See. Where are you? Is it Portugal, did you say? Or were we talking about Portugal? I can't quite recall that. But I hope you had a nice time. Is it going well? Assuming the weather's pretty good. Yeah, hopefully it is, yes. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not on holiday. It's just a regular weekend, I guess. Well, I guess it's the weekend, so yeah, if you can say it's a holiday, maybe you can. Nice drink there, nice drink. Yeah, so I did do a poll as well this week about what classic bar to review. Now, I believe there's no official finish date or anything like that. So of course this could change, but you know it's probably too late anyway if it does. But there we go. Double Decker is what I believe won it. So the review of classic. Well, I've reviewed it in the past, but it was a long time ago. So I'm going to review this one as well. And of course you can turn it upside down. Double Decker secret move you can do with it to make it a Decker double as well. So yeah, there we go. There we are. Oh, you have to mispronounce it as well, I guess. Or pronounce it differently, but Decker double upside down, and it does make a difference. The textures are different completely. Well, the same but different order, and it actually makes a difference to how it tastes. So there we go. So yeah, Decker double, Double Decker, 2 bars for the price of 1. Essentially, is a gist of it. So there we go. So quite a few things, as I say, in this Slash Watch. I thought I didn't have anything, but I've got loads. Italy, that's right. Lake Garda, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Milka stuff, loads of milk stuff. I've seen Milka version of Cadbury Fingers, Milka Choco Sticks, and Milka version of various Cadbury Brownies. Oh wow, that's not bad. Cookies and Roundies wafers. Right, yes. Brilliant, brilliant, yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it, that? All those things, you can believe, you know, that there would be Milka versions. Right, so have you tried them all, or are you just sort of, you know, I guess it's quite, is it warm where you are? I imagine it probably is. Quite difficult to eat chocolate in the warm weather. This is a non-chocolate product though. I've got these Rowntree's new tropical fish. There we go, tropical fish, made with fruit juice. There we are, so yeah. I've actually reviewed these on the channel. I do mango, peach, kiwi and mandarin, so quite an interesting sort of flavours. There was a Rowntree share thing going on there, or the Nestle share thing, whoever it is. Not bad. Interesting flavours though, it's not just like strawberry, lemon, lime and orange, although I guess mandarin's pretty much orange, but you know what I mean. It's a bit nice, not bad that, not bad. They also have a range of just plain Nestle branded chocolate bars. Oh, very interesting. I got the dark one. It's quite nice, a bit like Bourneville. 42% cocoa, so it's quite mild. It's a big bar with a huge Nestle logo. All right, that's quite interesting. You don't see that, do you? As you say, just regular Nestle chocolate. So yeah, interesting. I guess we were talking about this, weren't we, not long ago? We were just saying that their sort of version, well, maybe it was a couple of years ago now, but basically, if you want just regular chocolate from Nestle, it's like Milky Bar and Yorkie, isn't it? There's no actual just regular stuff. I think we were talking about that, but obviously, mainland Europe there is. So that's interesting, that. Yeah, interesting. It does make you wonder really why they don't do that over here. I've got these ones soft baked. I might have reviewed these in the past, but these are soft baked ones, so they stood out to me because they're usually ones in these range of cookies, like the Galaxy ones, Mars ones, and things. They're not soft baked, but these ones are. So at least I don't believe they were anyway. Soft baked cookies, or soft cookies containing milk chocolate drops and coconuts. So I thought these would be quite nice. Hopefully I'll get around to these. Look an interesting one, to say the least. So quite excited for those ones. Yeah, I guess yeah, difficult one when you're on holiday with chocolates and things, isn't it? Really, because you know, you probably have an ice cream and stuff like that. Difficult to just have chocolate bars. Well, you said you've managed to get a bit of the old dark chocolate one, but I guess it's yeah, smuggling it all back and stuff like this. You know, just takes time, and obviously you want to keep it from being warm. But having said all that, when I was on holiday, I did manage to grab a couple of things. Just keep it safe and then yeah, get it back. So it is possible to do, but it can be a bit inconvenient at times. I think is what I was basically getting at. So there we go. Yeah, interesting one. Interesting one. Yeah. Now finally got these 2 reviews. Well, I've not reviewed them before, though I have eaten them before. Ate them before. It is the mini Jaffa cakes, perfect for sharing. It says, but these are from Asda. I thought I'd need to get these reviewed. I might do a comparison with the regular ones, but they're not really mini ones. They're just basically, you know, Jaffa cakes normally have a sort of a dome centre. With, which is the sort of orange centre, and then a bit of cake around it. This is basically just the centres, you know, so it's not really mini ones, they're just actually more, just better basically. I was telling a friend who's very much into Jaffa cakes that I should give these a try. Usually a bit of a Jaffa cake snob, a self-admitted Jaffa cake snob, so I only eat regular, you know, actual official Jaffa cakes or Vizzy's ones basically. But I think these ones are just as good, if not better really, so I might take them round when I see them next. So there we go. Also had these ones as well. Yeah, we still reviewed ASAP. Oh, 16th July, so it's not bad. I thought it might be June there for a second. But yes, these were it's the Mr. Kipling. It looks like their signature range. Chocolate caramel layer cakes. So very much looks like their Easter ones they do, doesn't it? Or those other ones they do. They've just redone them so to look a bit posh. Coated in thick velvety milk chocolate, you know. So yeah, so a bit I don't know, maybe slap a extra, you know, premium on them basically as a price to buy them. But we've seen these, they definitely do these ones before, and we've seen the, you know, these ones, the stripes in. They do this cake normally, so it's a bit of a con, I think. But there you go, it's the new ones. Have you seen the new Jammy Dodgers double strawberry? I saw on Insta. Looks like strawberry jam inside a pink strawberry flavoured biscuit. No, I haven't seen those actually. No, I haven't seen them. I did. I was out and about today, and I did see Jerry Dodgers, but I didn't see those. It sounded like they would stand out. I was a bit worried I might have missed them. Yeah. So no, I haven't actually. No, and I'm still not seeing that strawberry area. I think it's strawberry, wasn't it, or raspberry, or whichever one it was. I'll have to keep it out there. Let me know if you know which shops they're in. I like the Asda Jaffa cakes, especially the lemon ones. Yeah, they do nice different flavours, don't they? Strawberry and lemon as well. They're not bad. I think I've reviewed them, but I don't know if I've published them. Lemons also on Insta. I saw there's Kellogg's Cocoa Puffs Terry's chocolate orange flavour. Oh right, I have to look out for those. I might have missed it. Is that like the actual cereal then? I take it. Right, I have to look out for those. It's warm here. I'll see. It's warm here. I've only been here a little while, but got 2 weeks to try chocolate. Yeah, so got plenty of time. Yeah, not too bad. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, and glad it's nice weather as well. It's been raining today, but it's gotten quite warm now. The regular Jerry Dodgers is raspberry, so not sure why they've gone for strawberry. Yeah, there is a strawberry flavour one, isn't there, that I've seen out and about now. So that is out, the strawberry one. So I don't know whether they've just... but yeah, it is an odd one, actually. Like you said, why not just do the regular one? Doing it... if doing like a special one, you'd think they would do double raspberry, wouldn't you? Yeah, strange that. But I've seen the strawberry one is knocking about at the moment, so maybe that's why. But again, it still is a bit odd, isn't it? Because like you say, you would have thought they would have... if you're going to do like a massive special edition of Jerry Dodgers where it's, double the flavour, you think they would have done the main one. So interesting that. Interesting, but there we go, yeah. Yes, so there we go. So I think there's not many more to do actually. Now, I did get these rich tea ones. Never reviewed the rich teas before. The reason for this. Rich tea surprisingly not bad actually. Pretty much deliciously dunkable. I think you'd imagine that these are very much for dunking in tea. So definitely a British thing, isn't it? 30% less sugar. I don't know what it's... I don't know if in the past they've had more sugar. They're a bit of a flavourless, well, not flavourless, a bit of a bland biscuit, but they're not actually that bad. They're not as bad as you think. They're not as, I wouldn't say they're not as bland as a digestive, I would say. They've got something about them. Definitely a dunkable one for tea, I think you'd say. But the reason I've got that is because I'm going to do probably versus one, but they've done these ones as well. Rich tea, the cocoa one. Deliciously dunkable. So I don't know if it's actually got chocolate on. I think it's just cocoa. Just a cocoa biscuit. So strange one, that one, isn't it? Definitely, well, not strange, but interesting. What's the description? Chocolate flavour crisp biscuits with cocoa. So it's not a chocolate on it. So yeah, so interesting one, this one. 36 calories a biscuit. And what's the ingredients? Does it say? Blah, 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 sulfite. Pack reduced cocoa powder, 3%. So I guess that's the only difference, just put cocoa powder in. Let's say 36 calories a biscuit, did I say? What these ones got calorie wise? Does it add 38 calories? So they've actually got more calories than the regular ones, which is, yeah, strange, isn't it? There you go. So interesting that, yeah. So I've got 2 of the rich tea biscuits to do, which I'm quite excited for. So do a comparison with those. Might do a bit of dunkage as well. Yeah, interesting. So I've got these at Tesco. So plenty to review, basically. Plenty to review. There we are. Right, well, you know what? I think that's pretty much it for stash. What do I know? Maybe one more thing. I think I've had these. I think I've bought these in the past and never got to review them. I saw them again and grabbed them. And that's these ones here. So Milka Cake and Choc. There we go. So I need to get these done as well. I think I've had these in the past and just never managed to do it for whatever reason. So very nice. I don't need. So not Andrew speaking about Milka before. Certainly not a product that you would necessarily. Well, I don't know. It's more of a cake, isn't it? But it does have a sort of like chocolate bar layouts. But interesting one. Let's have a see as well. I think. Hang on. Let's see if I can grab these. I don't think I might have put these on last stash watch. I did. I think I probably did, but just in case. Tofifi coconuts as well, limited edition. There we go. Interesting enough, I don't know if all of them have 15 in them now, but interestingly, their limited editions had more rather than less in them. Usually fewer. Usually limited edition versions of things have fewer pieces in, or smaller. But Tofifi, rather than 12, had 15. So interesting one, this one, yeah. But I don't think they've all got 15 in now, the regular ones as well. And it was just a transition. But yeah. Aldi do a chocolate coated rich tea if you ever fancy more comparison. Oh wow, so to give that a look. I mean, I did go in Aldi actually, and that's where I got those. I think you mentioned this, didn't we? We spoke about this before. I feel like we've spoken about this. Well, not this bit about the rich teas in Aldi. What was I saying? Yeah, that's where I got the something. I think the dark Nussbar Dark is where I got that in Aldi, and they did the Skittles as well, which I've reviewed. Got to do. Well, like nice cakes. No doubt there'll be a Cadbury version eventually. Well, this is it. Yes, that's the one thing that's strange. I've not seen that. These have been around for some time, but yeah, strange how there isn't a Cadbury one. Cake and Choc. Yes, there we go. So maybe I need to get maybe I'll look into getting the ones from Aldi. Maybe I'll see if I can nip into there and perhaps get those and do a review of them at the same time. Maybe compare them also. Maybe it'd be too much, I don't know, to do it at once. But there we go. Interesting one. Yeah, strange that there is nowhere. Strange that it's not a chocolate covered rich tea as well, isn't it? But interesting though. Interesting indeed. There we go. Right, well, believe it or not, that's the end of hang on, maybe a couple more things. No, just a couple more. Now, I've put these in Stash Watch before. Frosted Wild Berry. These will probably be a member exclusive, these ones. Naturally flavoured, it says. So very colourful, but naturally flavoured, apparently. So you can have these frozen as well. I think you can as well, does that say? Straight from the foil, it says. Whoop, I've dropped it. What's going on there? But you can freeze them. I don't know if that's talking about freezing ones, because it looks... let's talk about ready to be honest with you. But you can have them frozen. Okay, move from the bag for heating. Fully baked, ready to eat. Or heat, freeze, or stack. It says stack. I mean, just have more than one at once. No, really. For toaster, microwave, freezer. I don't know what it means, all stack. I don't quite know what that means there. Does it mean just have more than one at once? Don't know. Not sure. Unclear. But I've also seen these ones. This is a UK one. That's from the US. Got that friend sent me those. But I've got these ones. These are UK ones. S'mores choco marshmallow flavour. Now I think got like the American flag there. I don't know where I saw these actually. I don't know where it was. Could be in B&M. I'm not sure. I think it was in Asda maybe. No, I think it was Asda. Yeah, it was Asda. But anyway, choco marshmallows. There you go. So the centre's a bit of a funny one. It's got like a weird red centre. No artificial colours or flavours. So you can see it's UK spellings. It's a UK one. This one. There you go. Frosted strawberry sensation. Frosted hot fudge sundae. Frosted chocolate. Get poppified. It says. So Pop Tarts came out when I was younger. Remember thinking, and they seem to disappear, and then they've come back again now. In the past few years, I think. Although they might never have disappeared completely, but it seems to disappear. But we all just, I don't know, probably like two different kinds. I think just the raspberry ones and things when I was younger. Maybe a chocolate one. But there we go, so just one. So that's, a UK one to review. You can see the calorie information is a lot less. Well, it's not like the US ones, that's for sure. What's the weigh in the UK? Let's have a see if there's a weigh. Give you the weight. In the American one. Serving size, it says there 96 grams for two of them. Yeah, it's about the same actually, yeah, so 8 times 48 grams, so there we go. Yeah, so the same. Times 2, that's 96, isn't it? So yeah, not bad. So those definitely will be on the review pile, of course. I think they'll be member exclusive Pop Tarts. Tend to do those as member exclusive ones, so there we go. Do the US ones mention artificial or natural flavours and colours? The UK tends to be much stricter on that. Yeah, I think I saw a video on this. Might be hard to see for sure. Let's have a look. Artificial and natural flavours. That's obviously the front. Let's have a look. Enriched flour. Natural wild berry flavour, caramel colour, and for gum. Blue 2 Lake, so Blue 2 Lake is a colour, isn't it? So Carmine as well, it's not super vegetarians. Carmine's basically the beetle. Red 40 Lake, Blue 1 Lake, Blue 2, Yellow 5 Lake, Yellow 7. That's not natural colours anyway, so I don't know about flavours. Flavours seem to be natural from what I can see. Dried apple, citric acid, got gelatin in there as well. But yeah, don't know. Doesn't say about natural flavours either. But basically, yeah, it doesn't have natural colours in. Has colourings in. But the UK ones, does it say? Yeah, it does say there. No artificial colours or flavours, it says. So look on the back. Got beef gelatin though again, so not suitable for vegetarians. So the US one was the same. Carrot concentrate, but yeah, you can see there's no actual colours in there. Natural flavourings. You can see there's all that like red 6 and red blue 1 lake and all this and the other. There we go. Yeah. So there you are. So there is a difference there, obviously. You know, it does have a obviously like a colour or something. E450. What's that? Sodium hydrogen carbonate. I think that's a raising agent. So yes, definitely there the difference there. And you can see the US one. So I mean, it's just got such a definitely doesn't look like you know. if you're gonna say which one didn't have natural colours in, I think you probably would say the US one, wouldn't you? There we are. But there we go. Yeah. So well done, Andrew. Good point there. Good points. There's some kind of weird colour thing there. It looks like a colour wheel. Looks like the CMYK they've done in a special way. So normally you have all this sort of shenanigan going on at the bottom for just a colour proof. It's like a CMYK chart there in a very different way than normal. The K is for key, which is black. Cyan, magenta, yellow, and key. Right, there we go. Yes, there we are. I wonder why the US ones uses kind and red thought. It shows that they can make them with natural colours, but choose not to in some countries. It probably makes the colours more vivid though. Yeah, it's a funny one. I don't know why it smells either, Andrew. It is a strange one. Unless they use it as mixing to make the other colours. Possibly for the purple, they might use it. I assume it's like the mix of the blue and red to make that purple. And the other one might go inside the jam in the centre, maybe. That's possibly why. But like you say, you'd think they might just use it for both. Yeah, but you know, why use a different one? But maybe it's one's more suitable for something than the other. But it's interesting. I guess the carmine one is natural colour, isn't it? When you think about it, like you were saying there, natural colours. But obviously, it isn't suitable for vegetarians. Yeah. But there you go. Yeah, it's a funny one. It's a funny one. It's a funny one. But like you said, so I reckon that's probably what it is. I reckon they've used the purple. They've used one of the reds to make the purple with one of the blues, and then just stuck the other one in the jam. I reckon. Yeah, did I say it's jam? What's it called? Let's see. Got palm oil in as well. Yeah, I can't see what actual jam it is. You don't have jam in it, so I don't know. where's the fruit? Corn syrup. That seems to be a thing, isn't it, in the US? Or corn syrup is always a thing. Well, I can't see any mention of fruit there. Well, dried apples. There you go. Dried apples. Dried strawberries. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just around there. But it's quite low down. Doesn't seem to be an actual jam. An interesting one. Now I was about to look for something on this one, but I forgot what it was now. I think yeah, I don't know, palm oil, wasn't it? That was it. There's only palm oil in this one. I don't know why there's palm oil in that one. Usually it's associated with chocolate, isn't it? But yeah. So there's palm oil in this one as well. There we go. Alright, there we are, yeah. I remember being a kid around the time Blue Smartie turned white. Yes, for a while back when Nestle were trying to make them all natural colours but couldn't find a natural blue. Yeah, I remember when. Yeah, funny one that one, isn't it? Yes, yeah, strange that one. I don't remember that myself actually. I must say, but it's an interesting one. That I assume they've managed it now and kept the blue ones in. I remember when they introduced the Blue Smarties. Actually, they didn't used to have them, and it was a big thing. They did it. So that was a strange one. Yeah, that they didn't actually used to have them in there, and it was a big thing, as I say, when they did introduce them. But yeah, they're very pastel-y now, aren't they? The colours of Smarties, but using natural colours. Used to be quite vivid, and now they're quite not so vivid. But not that it matters, I don't think, But yeah, this is an interesting one. But yeah, like you said, there was a thing with blue one. I remember, I thought they took them out, but maybe that's well, basically that is taking them out, isn't it? When they say they put white ones in. Yeah, that's what I seem to sort of remember. But I don't think I ever saw them. I think I just heard about it. So interesting, that's what they did. And they could have just made a thing of it, made it all white, couldn't they? And just said we're doing like a weird white White Smarties limited edition or something while they figured it out. Did that with Skittles, didn't he? They did an all white one, and said it was like a Pride Month thing or something. Strangely opposite than what Pride normally is, which has all the different colours of the rainbow, which Skittles normally has, and then they took it out to make it a Pride thing. But very strange that. But I guess when you already do the colours, you can't really say it's a limited edition thing. Yeah, it's back in the 2000s. They eventually found spirulina. Okay, yes, spirulina for the blue, which is a type of seaweed, I think. Yeah, I've seen spirulina mentioned before. I remember I've been going through the ingredients. I've mentioned that on certain bars and things. I don't know if it's Skittles, but something. For about a year, they had white Smarties and not blue. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, interesting that. I don't think it's a problem to have the white ones in a white coloured Smartie in the Smarties, I guess. I mean, obviously the others are all different colours, but I think the white one will still look pretty good. But interesting, it did that. Yeah, interesting. Guess they just did a ban and then sorted it out. So quite good that. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. They found it in the end. But interesting. Quite like the way they didn't just take it out. I guess, well, maybe it's cheaper for them just to not colour one of the Smarties rather than remove it from the process. Maybe that was, I assume that's probably what was possibly the case, unless they made a thing of it. I don't know, but yeah, interesting that. Interesting, yeah, interesting indeed. Yeah, thanks Andrew, thank you. Well, there we go. I guess that brings us to the end of Stash Watch this week. I've done, loads of stuff here. Ridiculous, really. Considering I didn't really have anything for, I didn't think I had anything for Stash Watch. I've got loads all of a sudden, so just can't stop getting Choc in. There's always more to buy. So I've tried to be doing a lot more reviews recently. Just because I now got a bit more time, but it has been difficult because I've still been a bit busy and still had a bit of trouble getting on top of things. But there we go. Always the way. Always the way. There's always something. But there we go. But yeah. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah, thanks so much for dropping down, Drew. I know you've been on holiday, so it's good to see you. Hope you're having a nice time as well. I hope you have a nice time. I hope you continue to have a nice time. And keep us updated with the chocolate situation. It'd be interesting to see, to try these regular Nestle chocolate products. I'll have to see if I can get hold of them somehow, but certainly just don't seem to appear in the UK, and I'm sure they had plenty of time to bring them over, so a funny one that they haven't done that, but there we go. So yeah, there we are. But yes, apologies, it was an hour earlier than normal as well, everyone. I do apologise for that, and apologies for lack of notice, but just one of those things. Yeah, one of those things. But hopefully you'll be enjoying it on catch up if you didn't see it live. So fingers crossed anyway. Yeah, there we go. But plenty of Choc to get reviewed. Plenty of things, that's for sure. Need to get a lot done. And as I said, I don't know if I'll be able to get many reviews. So I did want to review the what's it called? The mini Jaffa Cakes chocolate bar I've made, my own bespoke chocolate bar. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get that review. I'm not sure, but we'll see. There might be some time. There might be time. All right, guys. Well, enjoy your. Oh, it's crazy to be in a country that's never heard of Cadbury. Have all the Milka equivalents. I know it is a bit weird, that isn't it? It's strange. As you say, we just we have both, I guess. So we have best of both worlds, I guess, sort of. But obviously, perhaps not everything of Milka. So I guess that's a bit of a shame. But there we go. But there's Milka Jaffa Cakes, isn't it? I did notice at some point. It's the milk chocolate Jaffa Cakes. But we do. So maybe some of them do appear. And I think we did have the Milka fingers as well at one point. I do remember seeing them, but only every now and again. It's probably in like Home Bargains or something. Sometimes get them in, but yeah, an interesting one. But it is an interesting point. It definitely is a strange one as well. Yeah, I guess maybe just don't want to detract from. Well, basically, I don't know. Yeah, it's a funny one. I don't know. I was going to say detract from some of the Milka products or Cadbury products or vice versa, but most of the Cadbury products are quite unique, aren't they? Really, so in the UK anyway, compared to the Milka ones. So. But yeah, well, enjoy your holiday, Andrew. Hope you have a good time. So continue to have a good time. Yeah, keep us updated as to the chocolate situation. And hope everyone else is having a great day as well. Take care. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next Slash Watch or the next live or the next whatever. See you soon, everyone. Bye for now. See ya.